So, lessons I have learned from the COVID-19 pandemic. First thing is, you're never going to get the truth from the media. They are either overhyping or sensationalizing their coverage for ratings or a political agenda. Or they're underreporting or not reporting the truth for an agenda. Either way, you're just not going to be able to get the truth from the media. If you believe that they are not politically driven or biased or have an agenda, well, I'm sorry. But so don't trust the mainstream media when it comes to crisis like this. Second lesson that I learned is that the people will overreact. Did overreact. I'm surprised of the reaction to this COVID-19 pandemic. And I blame that on the media as well for just overhyping and sensationalizing this. I mean, as I make this video, young people haven't died from it. The death rate is not that huge. The death toll number is not that huge. At this point, the flu is worse, and we deal with that on a yearly basis, and nobody panics. Nobody puts everybody on lockdown. Stores don't close. There's no hoarding. I just think it's a huge overreaction at this point as I'm making this video. The government, I believe, also has overreacted. I mean, the whole state of California is on lockdown. The whole entire state. Essential stuff only. I mean, I am sure of one thing, is that from the reaction to this pandemic, if a real pandemic or crisis happens, something on a larger scale, something more serious, we're just royally screwed. I mean, if this is how they're reacting to this, I can't imagine a grid down situation for months at a time, or, some sort of terrorist attack. I mean, you name it, whatever's on your mind at the time, whatever you think may happen. I don't know, a meteor, who knows, whatever it is that you feel is coming. But if something real happens, God have mercy on us all. So the third thing that I learned is that the government is not going to be able to help you. Oh gosh, I thought I almost stepped on a snake. I hate snakes. Sorry about that. The third thing is, the government is not going to be able to help you. And the biggest thing that pops into my mind is Hurricane Katrina and all those people down there that suffered from that. And that was a mess. And, what they're doing here with FEMA and setting up these tents and places to put these people that have the virus, and their testing and all that stuff. I don't think they have your best interest at heart. They are so quick to step on all your rights as a U.S. citizen. And it's controversial. I mean, your rights versus the rights of others not to get sick or to, transfer the virus or whatever it is. It's just a really slippery slope, and it's very controversial. But I just truly believe that they're not going to have your best interest, and your rights are going to go down. I mean, they're going to be gone. So the fourth thing that I've learned from this so-called pandemic is that I am not ready for a real crisis. And if you know that we just really kind of started with this homesteading thing this year in 2020, like trying to get serious about it, even though, we all have full-time jobs and a huge debt, and we are not 100% homesteading, going off grid and quitting our jobs and all that good stuff. But we're moving towards that. But I know for sure that in a real crisis, we're not ready. So we didn't panic. We didn't panic shop. We're not hoarding anything. We're fairly, comfortable where we're at. But definitely not ready. And we have a lot of work to do. If you're watching this video and you know what happened during this pandemic for yourself, You know where you're at currently. You know what you did currently. So hopefully you're learning some things too. You don't have to be in the country. You don't have to have acreage. You don't have to have all that to be ready for a crisis. There's many, many things that you can do to be ready. So just, take note. And hopefully you'll be more prepared and more ready for the next real crisis, real pandemic, real issue. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. See you next time.